All right, ladies and gentlemen, we are here by our old horticulture building for plant material group 7. I wanted to show you plants 1 and 2. They are side by side, and as you can see, right there they are. And I'm gonna try to get over here where the sun is not shining and get a little bit of distance in between me and the plants so you can actually see the height. But there you go. There on the right of the taller is plant number 1, your Leland cypress, and then to the left is plant number 2, your giant arborvitae. So we're going to walk over here and see a sample of it. I'll have these samples on the plant sheet as well. But there is your Leland cypress. And then there is your giant arborvitae. So that is plants number 1 and 2 right beside Winston building. And as you can see, this used to be our old horticulture area. And we're going to kind of skip around. We're going to walk over here and see the Colorado blue spruce if it has not been taken out, because it was infected with bagworms last year. And I know our great staff here on campus actually did some pesticide applications to get rid of it. We're going to walk over here and see. And it is still here. Good deal. But as you can see, that is your plant number 6, your Colorado blue spruce, your Picea pungens, and you're able to see the bagworms. Those things will move inside of it, but good close-up of it. So this is plant number 6, your Picea pungens. Good deal. All right, class, I'm back here at plants 1 and 2. We just did see plant 6, and now we're going to walk down to Snyder Hall, and we're going to see plants number 3 and plant number 8. As well as plant number 4. Nice, beautiful day on campus, and I am the only one on campus. But we are walking up on plant number 4, Nandina domestica, or your Nandina or heavenly bamboo. Now remember, when you see in the lecture, there is a lot of Nandinas. This is the straight species, Nandina domestica here. But remember, there's Dwarf Harbor, there's oh my goodness, it's all slipping my head right now, but just pay attention to the lecture on the different cultivars of Nandina. But we will have this as an sample for your plant sheet and your quiz. And so now, walking down along Snyder, we're actually going to see 2 side by side here. We're going to see the Deodar cedar and the eastern hemlock, or Canadian hemlock. All right, so here is plant number 3. This is your deodar cedar. Look how tall it is. But please come by here and get a sample. They're low enough that you can get samples. And then right beside it is plant number 8, your eastern hemlock or Canadian hemlock. You know, and this tree has seen better days, but it needs to be out in the open, out in the wild. Notice the cones on it. And then also notice, the cones on the Cedrus deodara. So 2 side by side right here. All right, HOR 160, we're here at the facilities department on main campus where our maintenance personnel reside, the facilities department. And we're here looking at plant number 7, your Pieris japonica, or Japanese Pieris. Some people call it Pieris. I've always called it Pieris. But check out these little tassels. They flower. Beautiful plant, beautiful plant. It's a little sunny for it right here. Needs to be back down there with the Akuba, but good samples here. And then there's one right behind it. You can see that one looks a little more darker green, a little more protected, just because it's not getting as much shade. But plant number 7 here at the facilities department. All right, class, we're here by Hoosier Hall. I wanted to show you your last plant. Plant number 5, Winter Daphne. And we're going to go right up that rock path on the backside of Hoosier Hall. They're probably not blooming, but they're getting ready to bust wide open. And we'll see that here in a second. But I first wanted to show you another sample of plant number 3, your deodar cedar. It's planted there on the bank. I wanted you to see the taller one over by Snyder Hall, because a lot of people are using these as corner foundation plantings, and you needed to see how tall they get. That's a no-no for these trees. I know they're beautiful and people love them, but you don't want to plant them up against a foundation. They're going to get too big. But there is another sample of plant number 3, your deodar cedar. And so let's walk up the gravel path here and see the Winter Daphne. And there they are. Beautiful plants, beautiful plants. I hate that they're hidden back here because they are gorgeous and they smell wonderful when they're blooming. We'll take a look at these beautiful flowers. As you can see, they're like a pink or I don't know, magenta color right now, but they'll open up and you'll see some white tints to them, and they do smell wonderful. Absolutely beautiful plant. Got another grouping over here besides our Akuba from a previous plant group. And there's a lower pedalum over there. And then there is more of your Winter Daphne. Beautiful plants. And there's one from a couple weeks ago. So you're starting to notice, you should be able to start recognizing some of these plants. And there is a early on plant. I'm not sure if that was plant group 1 or 2, but your inkberry holly. But plant number 5, your Winter Daphne.